Hello, everyone, and welcome to the September 2011 edition of the Ad-ology Marketing Forecast. Place-based digital ads are a quickly growing media format, and new data shows this is a good way to reach consumers. According to new information from GfK MRI, more than 60% of U.S. consumers age 18 plus have seen ads on video screens in the last month, and 64% of these consumers say they have an interest in these ads. While the video place-based ads seem to be popping up everywhere these days, the place consumers were most likely to notice them is grocery stores. Nearly a third said they noticed ads there. Other good locations include fast casual restaurants, warehouse clubs, shopping malls, and pharmacies. Between 40 and 50% of consumers who noticed ads in these locations say they were interested in them. GfK MRI says place-based digital is one of the fastest growing sectors of the advertising industry, and PQ Media has valued the digital out-of-home market at about $2 billion. With consumers growing increasingly difficult to target with traditional advertising, it's easy to understand why marketers are turning to the place-based digital format to connect with these shoppers as they go about their busy day. For decades, beer has been the top-selling adult beverage by volume in the U.S., but wine's market share is growing, and younger drinkers are increasingly turning to wine. Beer marketers shouldn't panic. Data from Gallup shows that when it comes to their core demographic, men, 48% still say they most often enjoyed beer. And beer continues to be popular in the Midwest, where it's preferred by 46% of drinkers. The survey also revealed that younger consumers showed the biggest shift from beer to wine. Last year, 51% of young adults 18 to 34 favored beer. This year, just 39% said the same. The Ad-ology Audience Interest and Attitudes report for wine drinkers shows this audience likes to travel both in the U.S. and out of the country. They describe themselves as fun and outgoing, and they're also much more likely to say they enjoy entertaining. The growing audience for wine and the threat to the beer market means it's a safe bet that marketers for both will be rolling out new campaigns to attract a broader demographic customer group. Marketers have long known about the challenges of reaching affluent consumers with traditional media, but lately consumers with household incomes exceeding $100,000 are showing a preference for digital media and online advertising. The affluent population represents 21% of U.S. households, but controls 70% of consumer wealth, and they spend up to 3 times more than average on goods and services. A new Interactive Advertising Bureau report shows 98% of this population is online, versus 79% of the overall population. They spend more than 26 hours per week online, versus watching 17 hours of TV. Plus, affluent consumers remember what they see online and have higher recall rates than non-affluent consumers. According to the Ad-ology Audience Interest and Attitudes report on affluent consumers, the majority have kids at home and say local content is very important. While online, they're much more likely to check stock prices and get financial news, and they tend to use research sites to research products and services before buying. Marketers who make it easy for affluent consumers to find what they want quickly on the internet will be rewarded with higher sales. For a full compilation of all the latest advertising and marketing forecasts, visit marketingforecast.com and access Ad-ology research reports through the research store at adology.com. That's it for this edition of the Ad-ology Marketing Forecast. I'm Douglas Sells.